What siege?
Topic Talk. Welcome to Topic Talk. Today's topic is evolution of ourselves. Pretty much Darwin says that we are going to adapt, adaptation. So over time we will evolve and get better in life. Take iguanas, for example. You have the Galapagos Island iguanas. They are able to hold their breath underwater because they adapted to that environment. And I think that we have advanced and we have evolved, but there's some things that need to speed up. For example, sweating. Sweating, I understand our body is pretty much just I'm cooling you off. But why do my hands have to sweat? I don't feel like there's any benefit from sweaty palms. Nothing. Even if you were to go back in caveman's time, why do I need a sweaty palm? It's oh hey, I can barely hold on to this spear. Oh, whoa. Oh, sorry, got sweaty palms. Or even now, I'm playing some video games, and then you always got that one person who's oh, you're next? Okay, let me wipe this off. Oh, sorry. It was a tough battle. Here you go. Or shaking hands. You always feel like you gotta, do one of these things or wipe it on your pants. And you're oh, hey, sorry. Maybe even give them the line. Hey, I just washed my hands. Even though that was an hour ago. Any kind of sport. I feel like sweaty hands, any athletics at any sort, there's no benefit from sweating, especially mountain climbing. You're oh, I'm gonna pull my body up on this tiny little piece of rock. Oh, hand slips. That's why everyone uses chalk. You got gymnasts and all these people are using chalk to try to prevent this, but yet we haven't evolved to not do it. Our bodies should step up. You can sweat everywhere else, but I need these babies. Need these. Trying to hold anything and just slipping out and not help doing any good. So which brings me to another one. Cramping. I understand that your body's going to start cramping up. You used a lot of energy. Your body's I've had enough, and it just cramps up. I'm done. But there should be a warning, hey, I'm getting to this point and cramping. You're no, it feels like it comes out of nowhere. It's just sniper got my leg, and you just kind of fall to the ground. Or you're kind of get to that weird cramping where you're hey, can someone open my fists because I can't open them right now. And then it just kind of happens. You're yes, I probably should have slowed down or drank more fluids, but I feel like it should have had a warning system to it, or just not cramp at all, just pretty much hey, or just feel fatigue. You're hey, I'm getting to the point of I'm at my limit and just feel weak. But no, it just tenses up even more. It's we got this. Let's do this. Yeah. And lastly, vomiting. There's only one benefit. I can see only one benefit of vomiting. You eat something bad, it's not good for you. Either it's poisonous or it's going to destroy your body. Your body recognizes it. It just comes on out. Other things, we need to adapt. Think about it. You get nervous. How in the world is that going to help? It's pretty much all right, competition time. Here we go. What are you doing, body? I needed that energy. That was all my breakfast. And now I'm going to have to run this marathon on a half a stomach. No stomach at all. I didn't prepare for this. Did you prepare for this? Come on. We didn't train on an empty stomach. Why do you decide now? Come on. Or you're nervous and you're going on a date and you're oh man, sorry. Oh, sorry. But hopefully this impresses you because I had a full meal. I don't know if you noticed. Or even when you really need it. You're super sick. You got bad stuff coming out both directions. You're sitting on the john and it's just coming up. It's going out. You're but then you're feeling weak because you have no energy. But then you can't eat because your body's no. What? No, body. I'm trying to give you food. You're hey, feel better. You have this. And it's no. It's come on. We need to adapt. And then lastly, I feel you vomit when you see something nasty. You're ugh. And then comes back up. It's almost your body's oh, you think that's nasty? Watch this. It's a one-upper. It's hey, my stomach's oh, that's nothing. Look at this. You want to see what you ate this morning? That's worse than what the pimple popper doctor. Watch this stuff. There's no benefit except for that one. If you can think of any other adaptations that we should evolve to, please leave a comment down below. Otherwise, be sure to check out my channel for more and don't forget to subscribe.